Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start the next poem of our syllabus on killing a tree. You must have observed people cutting down trees. But can they kill a tree? Is it easy to do so? Let's read the poem and find out what the poet says on killing a tree. Composed by Grave Patel. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. The poet says, it's a simple cut. A simple cut cannot destroy a tree. A tree grows gradually. It is rooted in the soil. A plant takes nutrition from the soil to grow into a big tree. The tree is firmly bound with the soil. It takes in sunlight, water, and air to grow into a strong, thick, and have numerous leaves. So it is not easy to cut a tree. Next stanza, the poet says, so hack the chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature bogs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. The poet wants to sanitize us towards the cutting of trees. He says, humans cut and chop the bank of trees into many pieces, but that is not sufficient to destroy the tree. The point of the tree which gets cut gives out sap just like a human being bleeds. Gradually, this would heal, and from there new branches start growing again. The poet says that where you give cut to the tree, just as if human body parts cut, it starts bleeding. In the same way, sac start coming out from that portion from the tree. The moisture starts coming up, and the moisture is compared to the bleeding, to the blood of the tree. And after some time, healing starts, as it starts with human beings if any part is cut. After the healing, the tree starts generating from there, and it may possible that he would get back its formal size with what was before cutting of it. So here the poet has very beautifully compared human beings with trees. That trees also have life. Trees can also heal and can also start growing after getting hurt. Through this poem, poet wants to sanitize us. He wants to sensitize us towards the killing of trees, because it is not in human hand to entirely kill the tree, because each and every pore of tree have the strength to regenerate. Now The next stanza, the third stanza says, no, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be robbed, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely. Out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. The poet says that for killing the tree entirely or completely, one need not to cut it from top, but its roots need to be pulled out. Its roots need to be taken out, because roots are firmly just supporting the tree, and only the above portion is merely anchoring part, what is supported by the roots. Anchoring earth means trees are held securely with the help of roots in the earth. Snapped out meaning chopped out. The poet says that in order to kill the tree, it has to be uprooted. One has to separate the tree from the earth which supports it. The roots of the tree bind the tree with the soil in the pit of the earth. From there, the most sensitive and hidden part of the tree, the roots have to be detached. The roots are white in color and are damp. Then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Scorching and choking meaning the dyeing up the tree after being uprooted. Now the poet is telling in the last stanza how the tree would be dry completely, because choking or cutting, chopping and cutting the tree from top won't kill the tree completely. Once the tree has been uprooted, then gradually it withers and dries up with the action of heat and wind. The trunk will become brown, twist and will harden. Finally, the tree will die this way. So in the last stanza, the poet is telling how the tree will dry up. It will dry up when its roots are uprooted. When you dig out the roots and the sun, because when the roots will dig out, scientifically this poem is absolutely correct. When roots would not provide nourishment to the tree, surely it would dry up. And after drying up, it will become browning, hardening, twisting, withering. It will become brown. Earlier it used to be green in color. Earlier moisture used to be there. Now it's hardened up. Twisting, easily you can break it because there is no moisture, there is no nourishment. Withered, it is absolutely withered now, and it is done. It is done means now it is uprooted absolutely. So let's discuss some glossary part. Jab meaning sudden or rough blow. Leprous height meaning discolored bark. Hack means cut roughly by striking heavy blows. Anchoring earth means trees are held securely with the help of the roots in the earth. Snapped out meaning chopped out. Scorching and choking, the drying up of the tree after being uprooted. So dear children, I hope you have followed the poem very well. Thank you.